what's good, everybody? It's your boy PG33. I am here to share some knowledge with y'all. Most of the guys that watch this channel, you don't need this advice. But for people like me, you need this advice. When I first started, my first ESCs were 6S systems, and then I gradually moved up to 8S systems. But as I was growing in the hobby and in experience and trying to get faster, there were little parts here and there along the way that I'm learning I have to adjust, because some 8S systems can run under some circumstances that other 8 systems can't. And I'm about to show you what I mean. Okay, all right. To those who don't know, this is a EC5 connector, okay? And let me see if I can see on here what gauge this is, with a 12 gauge wire on it, okay? So basically, this is like a water line. Think of it like your water hose in the front yard, this right here. And you go and you get a real little turn-on valve to go on it, and then you got a big sprayer at the end, but you got a little turn-on at the end, so you turn it on just a little bit, or you got a turn-on valve, but you just barely crank it. So when you squeeze on this end, you're not gonna get much to come out, and if it's not enough water coming through the hose, it will even start to just drip. You won't even get any force out. That's basically what I ran into when I upgraded my system to the XLX2 Mamba Monster. Okay, now when you upgrade that system, if you're drag racing, now if you're just speed running, I'm not positive. I don't think you have to have certain gauges like this, because I was able to run my car, but I couldn't get the max out of it without it shutting off. And if you followed the channel, those were the reasons my car was getting half track, shutting off in the last event or race I was in. So back to now. Okay, so these are EC5s. So when I moved up from I think I was running 180 amp ESC. When I moved up to a bigger amperage ESC, not knowing I needed to up these too. So come on. If you watch the channel, you know this is the car I'm talking about. Okay, and you come over here. It's not really clean right now, but that's my XLX2 here. And now, where I had these connectors on, I now have EC8. So now, I got the ability to let flow come through like it needs. It's not gonna get suffocated, it won't be choked off, it can get the power that it's asking for. And that was the problem. If you look, you can see the size difference. So, just imagine how much power I'll be able to pull through that. Okay. All right, so basically, in a nutshell, if you want more power and you're drag racing, if you're using the Mamba Monster XLX2, you're going to need to upsize your connectors. And when you change your connectors, you're gonna need your battery ends to match. And when you get that, you're also gonna what we had to do is make a charge end. Like this here, so, because I use a Spectrum. So you're gonna need somebody that can solder, you're gonna have to be able to solder yourself, but you're gonna need to change the ends and make your charger, change the ends on your ESC, and change the ends on your batteries if you don't already have EC8 battery connectors on your battery. I think you can order them that way, I'm not positive, but you can look into that if you want. But like I said, I'm gonna share my drag journey. Hopefully you guys you know, can get something out of this. And until next time, you know what I always say: don't get mad, get faster. All right, later.